What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be taking you with me shopping. We're going to make a fall inspired charcuterie board. So I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to do it for a while now, and now since the holidays are very quickly approaching, I thought it'd be the perfect time to show you guys how to make something like this. That way you can impress your friends and family. So Trader Joe's has a huge selection of meats and cheese, as you guys can see, and everything's all like really fairly priced. They have a really big selection here. So we're going for like a fall aesthetic with our board, so I'm gonna get some of these fruits that are orange just to give a little more like fall type of like aesthetic to it. So at Target they have a lot of stuff, like different like meat options like this. I think I'm gonna get one of these. And then guys, look, all the cheese. They have also a lot of these like jams too that are really aimed for like charcuterie boards. So I would definitely recommend at least getting one, if not a couple of those. Something else to note, guys, is that they have like boards if you're wanting to make something on like a board like this. These are $25. I already have my own, but if you wanted to get something here from Target, they have options for you guys. Another really important quick tip I have for you guys. These, if you're wanting to do something a little more budget friendly, this is like a wooden panel kind of like looking thing for charcuteries. Literally like $16 here. So if you're wanting to get something like cheaper or like for the same price that they have at Target, something significantly larger, or they have ones like this to display, Walmart is not a bad place to look for just like very basic kind of just like, they have a lot of options for different trays that you guys could get if you were interested in doing something a little more budget friendly and not spending quite so much. Another idea I have for you guys, if you're wanting to do something a little more like budget friendly, they have this. It's a 1 pound of cheese. It's only $8.98. So although we're buying a lot of like block cheese, which is like pricier, you can definitely go on like the cheaper route with something like that. Left Walmart and I didn't buy a single thing except for the Boy Scouts popcorn. The little boy who stole it to us was literally so cute. He had a whole like spiel and like was just like such a little spokesman. Okay guys, so right here I have everything laid out that I'm gonna be using for the board. I'm super excited. I got a couple like very like fall inspired things. We have some pumpkin butter. I got a small little pumpkin just for aesthetics, some pumpkin seeds. But yeah, I'm basically just gonna show you how to assemble your charcuterie board to make it look as nice as it possibly can. So first, you guys, this is the tray that I'm gonna be using for my charcuterie board. You can see that I went ahead and laid plastic wrap down on the bottom of it, just so I'm not like transferring grease from the sausage and cheese to the tray, and the tray isn't like transferring some like weird metallic taste to any of the food. So you guys can use plastic wrap, you can use wax paper, which is probably what I would have used had I had it at my house. But yeah, I went ahead and just laid plastic wrap out. You don't even have to lay anything out if you choose not to, but for personal preference, I just decided to go ahead and lay it out. So I'm gonna lay these jars out, kind of just spacing them out so it makes like a little like triangle shape, if you will, and that way I can have my main focal point be my flower and have that be like right in the middle, and then we can add filler around the sides, maybe like run a little river down here. But yeah, so just bear with me guys while I put everything together, and I'll kind of talk you through what I'm doing and my thought process on everything. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you the little like flower, salami flower that you guys just saw. You can obviously use like salami, pepperoni, chorizo, like whatever you're wanting to use. Just make sure it's like sliced relatively thin like that. So it'll be easier to kind of like manipulate and get it to move like how you want it to move. Okay, so you take your little piece. So here you can see I have the very first layer laid out around the wine glass. You literally start your second layer by just overlapping it again, just in the exact same way that you were doing the first layer, and you just keep going around, just overlapping the next piece with the last until it's pretty much like full and you can't stuff any more pieces in there. Okay, so once you're happy with like how many layers you've created, you can kind of see the shape kind of starting to come out down on the bottom. Once you're happy with how full it is, they'll kind of like be a little bit more challenging to kind of like stuff down in there once like you know it's ready. And you guys can see I literally only used half of that pack, so I still have an entire other half of the pack. If I wanted to make another flower, kind of just set it out on the tray, I could. So I'm gonna show you guys how to like flip it. It's super easy. So take the glass like this, right? Super easy. And you guys can see that beautiful intricacy of the shape that it's created just by using a super simple wine glass. It took me what, like 2, maybe 3 minutes? And that is just like gonna be a really incredible focal point for our charcuterie board. So to make the river, you're just gonna grab a little piece of just the same salami that we already used for the rose, and you're gonna fold it in half like this, and then fold it in half again, so into like quarters. And it's gonna look a little something like that on top and like this on the bottom. So you're just gonna keep folding on your little pieces and kind of just like holding them in your hand like as you go. It's a little bit challenging and annoying, but like that, kind of just stacking them. And then once we have a little string of salamis, we'll kind of just lay them out then like this. I'll show you guys. It's kind of like lay out a little bit like that. It's hard to kind of see right now, but once it's all done, I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay, so here you guys can see I finished laying out the river, a little something like that, kind of just alternating directions with the little pieces of salami. And yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Here you guys can see that I laid out this like little chunk of cheese. I kind of like broke some top pieces off just so it looks a little bit more like rugged. And then the pieces that we had cut just along the side. So now it's the super exciting part. We're gonna start adding this stuff to make it look really fall. You can see we kind of have a little bit of a darker aesthetic going on, but now what I'm really excited for, all the oranges. I'm enlisting the help of my husband too. He's gonna help me create this board for you guys. That looks so nice. Oh my gosh. It really does make the colors pop. I like having like a few little dark accents kind of around, and then to have like the pops of color with like the white of the cheese over there, and then the oranges. Ooh guys, that looks so nice. Tell me I'm wrong. He said he's only here for the free food. Oh, bless you. I made such a bad call by trying to do this with nails this long. You guys, I cannot even explain to you, like I don't need to explain to you because you can see it, but how good this board is literally already looking. You guys see this? I'm so excited for it to be like completely finished. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. You guys, crazy like fun fact about me, as I'm working on this like meat and cheese board, I used to hate cheese. Like, I'm not even talking about like, I don't like cheese as a kid. Like, I used to despise cheese. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want to smell it. Oh, that was like way more chaotic than I intended it to be. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my video. If you guys have any recommendations or requests for videos in the future, just let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.